I think this, in my mind, definitively is the best year that we've had. I think we continue to get better each and every year. I think our presenters get stronger. They get, to have more of expertise. I think the community support gets stronger. But there was something special about the captains this year. I think they really jumped all in, and the captains before did also. I don't want that to sound negative in any way, shape, or form, but I got to tell you, these captains that were here this year, they just, when the other captains went 100%, this group went 110, 115%, and I'm really excited to see what this group of young leaders does, because right now they're saying the right things, and more importantly, they're doing the right things. We talk about, the only things they really have as influence are their words and their actions, and right now I see them practicing on their own. I'm in Milford a lot, and these captains are out there working hard individually, in partnerships with small groups and then with their teams. So they're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk right now. So I really feel like this Leadership Academy was as tight as it could possibly be, and I think it's as influential as it could possibly be. So I'm excited.
I really thought that the 3 days, between it being two mainly academic days and then the last day being a hands-on activity day, was really good, because the first 2 days, I didn't really know what to expect. This is my first year. We learned about teamwork, conflict resolution, just a bunch of stuff, and I really think that all of them will be really helpful to our season. And the last day, which was the hands-on day, I really had to we did the ropes course, and I really had to put my trust in other people, meaning it's gonna foreshadow into the season. I have to trust in even people who I don't really know, new people to the team, and we really just have to work together. So I really think that the whole leadership program was really beneficial.
We did the first 2 days at the high school, and then we went and had some fun on the last day. That was good. It's very, it's very hands-on, obviously. Everything is very, you're outside, you're in the sun, or for some cases we actually got rained on, but that's okay. They had different types of ropes to where, you needed people on the ground that had to keep the stability in the ropes so people could cross above, because, if one weak link, you're only as good as your weakest link. And if somebody's not holding their own weight, they're gonna fall. So you really put the trust in one another to, keep that one person up and keep that one person, going, just like you would in a team. Just like you're only as good as your weakest link in a team or in anything you do. You want everybody constantly improving and constantly going. So we kept everybody on the right path, and it was just a lot of fun too.
We wanted it to be part of the fabric and the DNA of our athletic department. We want our upperclassmen and our captains to have a definition. What does it mean to be a leader? We want them to be that leader 24/7. If you're going out to dinner at D'Angelo's or lunch or whatever, anywhere around town, Oliva's, and even if you're not wearing the M on your chest, you are wearing it. And it's really important to us that kids behave that way. But no, you're absolutely correct. These kids are now, by osmosis and diffusion, being around the athletic department, being on teams 1, 2, and 3 seasons, they're just being sort of inundated with the positive types of expectations and behavior that we want our kids and our coaches and everybody involved with the programs to be displaying. So yes, I that's probably one of the biggest takeaways, and probably one of the things I'm most proud of, is that we really are we use the term forging the future. We're really, in my opinion, forging the future, and I'm just ecstatic about it.
Difference from last year to this year, we had a completely different section in goal setting. Last year we didn't really have a goal setting section, so I took away, that was one of the biggest things I took away, was goal setting, because I believe that's one of the biggest things when you compete as a team, because everybody should have goals no matter what, because that's what's really the team is striving for. It's really where the team wants to go. I think that's just the biggest thing to keep everybody is one.
I felt really good about our new presenters. I felt great about our sort of traditional. Dr. Joseph has become a staple. Andrew Manini came on board this year. He was involved last year, but really took on a leadership role. Andrew did a fascinating presentation on social media, and really put a positive spin on it, like the Belichick, don't put anything out there that people can use, because we do that. We grab everything we see where people might mildly disrespect us, and we use that. Jay Mastay came back. He's not coaching anymore, but he's so invested and so deeply believes in what we're doing for the student athletes. He lives in Milford, and for just personal reasons decided not to return as the head coach and whatnot, and had some other things that he needed to take care of. But he's still part of our he's part of the family. So he came in and did a great job. Brian Mackey, everybody knows Brian Mackey, right? You know, fantastic athlete, amazing baseball player, played at Boston College. You know, I really like what Brian brings to the table. He's our assistant basketball coach. We do this 10 or 15 minute traditional, what it means to be from Milford, the pride and the fire and the ferocity that you need to bring. He knocked that out of the park.
For volleyball, we do a summer league, and during the summer league, one of our other captains, Julia Reardon, she's a junior captain, outstanding person, awesome. She really showed to me, and I even messaged Boucher. I really thought that she stepped up as a captain. She had her head up, because she has the same problem with me. She gets down on herself, but we were just playing, we're scrimmaging, and she just really stood out to me. She was just excited, her energy was up, and she really showed to me exactly what a captain should be. And she's younger than me, so I really thought that that was really impressive, and I just thought it was outstanding.
We are where we want to be. We got a little further to go. You know, I always say we've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. We want to be who Milford was, you know, when they put the bricks in at the new school, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and we want to uphold what we're calling the long red and white line. We want to be part of that tradition, and our kids are really taking that seriously, and so are our coaches too.
It's very unique what we have here. I do feel this is something that you can take for granted, that you don't want to take for granted, per se. It's very custom to what we do. I feel that everybody gets the most out of it, because not only can you use it for your sport that season, or however many captains, you know, how many ever seasons you are a captain for, but you can use it for the rest of your life, really. I mean, I know that's just so very broad, but it's so true at the same time, no matter what you do. Another thing that we did was, you know, conflict resolution, that former soccer coach Jay Mastay would talk about. You know, you could see conflict wherever you go in life. You know, wherever you work, whatever job you do. You know, it's just something that you could always do. It shows the teamwork. You know, you're always going to be part of a team. So everything that you can take away and use wherever you go.
I think we're in a great place. I say it all the time. Milford is a special place for so many reasons, and we do things that other towns want to do and talk about doing, but just can't find a way to make it happen. And we make it happen here in Milford, and it's just awesome.
This is Milford TV News and Sports Director Tim Coet. Make sure you check out new editions of the Milford Informer every Friday at 7:30 p.m. or during one of our 8 convenient re-air times throughout the weekend. You can also find individual news stories as well as full archived editions on our YouTube page My Milford TV. If you live in the greater Milford area and have an idea for a news story, you can tweet at us using the handle @Milford_TV, or you can contact me directly by sending an email to news@milfordtv.net.